Good day, students. Welcome to mathgotserved.com. And this clip we're going to be going over question number 3 of our 2016 AP Calculus Multiple Choice Guide. Our focus will be on the quotient rule. Alright, before we get started, just a quick reminder, you can access the entire practice test. It's an interactive test just by going to the link in the description below. Alright, the question is as follows. If f of x equals 8 minus 2x divided by x to the fourth plus 6, then f prime of x is... Now, we're just simply looking for the derivative here. So the application of the differentiation rules will suffice. The formula that we're going to use is the quotient rule formula. Okay? Quotient rule formula. So you might wonder, how do we know that that's the only choice that we have here? Well, we have a quotient of two functions, and it cannot be rewritten in a simpler form. So one thing you want to keep in mind for the AP exam is that whenever you have a quotient of two functions, you do not want to be in a haste to use the quotient rule. Always ask yourself, can I rewrite this function in such a way that I can use a simpler rule, such as the power rule, to find the derivative? For example, you might have a problem like this: 3 divided by x to the second power. Okay? Will it be wise to use the chain rule here? Yeah, you can use the chain rule, but if you rewrite this problem as 3x to the negative 2, you can see that the power rule is more than sufficient to quickly determine what the derivative is. Alright, so don't always be in a haste to use a quotient rule. You want to ask yourself, can I rewrite this in a simpler format, and then just simply make use of the power rule or other simpler rules before using the quotient rule. Alright, so let's take a look at what the quotient rule formula is. The quotient rule formula, if you have u over v, so u over v prime is equal to v u prime minus uv prime divided by v squared. And some people like to use the high over low rendition to remember what the derivative of the what a quotient rule is. So if you're looking for d, which basically represents the derivative of high over low, high is the numerator, low is the denominator. It's low d high, which basically means the bottom function times the derivative of the top function minus high d low divided by low or low square. Alright, so that's just a nice little way that students remember the quotient rule formula. Alright, let's go ahead and apply the formula to this particular scenario that we are dealing with right here. So we have 8 minus 2x divided by x to the fourth plus 6. Now the function in the numerator is your u, and the function in the denominator is your v, okay? So we're going to have v u prime minus uv prime over v squared. I'm just rewriting the formula again so I don't make any mistakes. Alright, let's apply it. So it's going to become v, which is x to the fourth plus 6, times u prime, which is 8 minus 2x prime. I'm going to show all the intermediate steps so I don't lose anyone. Minus u, which is 8 minus 2x, times v prime, which is x to the fourth plus 6. Alright, so that's v u prime minus uv prime divided by v squared, which is x to the fourth plus 6 squared. Okay, now this is a big trap for the quotient rule, a big mistake most students make. You see this minus right here? Look at that as a caution sign. You have to proceed with care when you're dealing with minus, alright? Because when you have a minus before a polynomial, remember that this minus causes signs to change. So just watch out for that. Alright, let's go ahead and differentiate, and then we'll simplify. Alright, so here we have, we just simply have x to the fourth plus 6. The derivative of 8 minus 2x is negative 2 minus 8 minus 2x, the derivative of x to the fourth plus 6 is 4x to the third. And that entire expression divided by v squared, which is x to the fourth plus 6 squared. Alright, let's go ahead and simplify. We're going to have distribute this negative 2 to this entire binomial, this quartic binomial. We have negative 2x to the fourth minus 12. Okay? And then let's distribute this here. We have minus, if you distribute 4, you have 32x to the third minus 8x to the fourth. Okay? Now take a look at the numerator. Is that correct? Did I make a mistake in the numerator? Take a close look at that. So in the denominator we have x to the fourth plus 6. Now this is a common, I indicated it earlier that there's a big common mistake most students make. Do you see the mistake here? Now what I did is I distributed this term across these two terms in this parenthesis, right? But there's a minus out here, okay? So when I carry out this distribution, I forgot to put the parentheses. I just dropped the parentheses, and this minus, the effect of this minus was not applied. Okay, so when you distribute this 4x to the third to these two terms, you also have to distribute this minus to these two terms. What is the effect? The effect is that this sign here changes to a plus. Alright, so you have to be really, really careful when you're dealing with minuses in front of quantities with more than one term. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and simplify. We have common terms, negative 2x to the fourth plus 8x to the fourth. That simplifies to 6x to the fourth. And then nothing else can be combined. So minus 32x to the third minus 12. That divided by the denominator, which is x to the fourth plus 6 raised to the second power. The answer to question number 3, let's see, is option letter C. So this right here is supposed to be C, not A. Alright, so our answer is option letter C. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this presentation. We would like to know what you think. If you found the contents of this presentation helpful in your preparation for the upcoming AP exam, do give us a thumbs up. Your positive feedback is very valuable to us. If you have any questions, comments, or special requests, just post it in the comment section below and we'll be more than glad to respond. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're going to be uploading multiple practice problems in this series, so do subscribe so you can get updates to that. And the entire test, as indicated earlier, can be accessed via this link or in the link in the description below. Thanks again for watching and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.